Everybody that you know is faking it, guys. Trust me on that. Everybody around you, everybody that you meet, everybody that you see on social media, everybody that you know, maybe work with, maybe you are introduced to by someone else. Guys, people are faking it around you. I promise you that. Nobody is showing you their true, authentic self. And the reason why is because right now we're living in the age of the persona, right? And the persona is all about the image that we're exhibiting to others, right? The persona, as defined by psychologist Carl Jung, is a mask that we all wear. And we all have a persona, right? Personality comes from persona because personality can always be changed, right? Your persona, your mask can always be changed. You can wear a different mask in a different room. You can wear a different mask with a different group of people, right? But how often do you see someone that shows their true authentic self, their imperial self, as Michael Tsarion talks about, right? Who you are within, what you're really all about, right? Your trauma, your hurts, right? The darkness within, the trials and tribulations that you've been through. Who actually talks about that, right? It's rare to run into an individual, you know, because this is the thing, right? You talk to somebody, hey man, how's life? How are things going? Oh, things are good, man. Life is a blessing, bro. Things are well. That's how they respond to you. Nobody actually tells you, hey man, I'm unhappy inside. I'm not doing well. You know, life is tragic, man. You know, things are not going the way they should. I'm broke, right? I'm lonely. I have nobody to talk to. Nobody will tell you that, right? Everybody just tells you, yo, man, things are good. I'm good, bro. You know, that's all they talk about. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. Nobody wants to, you know, show their vulnerability anymore, because whether it's a fear of being hurt, whether it's a fear of being judged, you know, it could be a multitude of factors. And another reason I feel like this is, you know, happening is because trust has been lost in today's society, right? It's hard to trust people. It's hard to really, you know, give your heart to people, because right now we live in a very selfish society, to be honest, right? Everybody's just focused on themselves. Everybody's just focused on my life, right? What I can get out of any situation, what I can get out of any exchange, right? People are focused on that. So because of that, it's hard to come together as a community and to share our, you know, burdens with each other, and to share our, you know, traumas with each other, because we don't have that safe space anymore. A huge reason why people are fake right now, guys, is because of social media. You know, I believe social media is a huge detriment to society. You know, yes, it can be used for positive benefits, but guys, majority of the time, right, it's being used to portray, to display a fake lifestyle, right? People are only posting their best moments. They're only posting, you know, the highlights of their life. That's really all they're doing, you know, and people are judging you based off what you post on your social media. If somebody looks at my social media before I even meet them, and they see, you know, the kind of, you know, pictures that I have, the lifestyle that I'm living, they already form an image about me in their mind. So based on what I've posted is how they treat me if I met them in real life, guys. And to be honest, you know, I think that's fake. It's fake as fuck, right? It's not real. They're not meeting me for who I really am. Rather, they're meeting me from, you know, this perspective of what I'm posting, right? So because of that, guys, people post anything and everything, right? I can dress up, you know, in my best outfits, take some pictures and post that, and people think, you know, I'm rich, or I'm luxurious, right? Or I'm fashionable, or, you know, I have it going on, right? I can go out to a couple of restaurants here and there, post some of those pictures, and people think, you know, I'm living a really fun life, right? My lifestyle is extravagant. It's fabulous, right? People can perceive these fake things, guys. You know, they don't even know the truth behind it, whether I'm broke or not, right? Whether that person that, you know, you think has a happy relationship because they post about it all the time, whether they're actually happy or not, whether they're, you know, fighting behind scenes, or whether they're bickering behind scenes, whether so-and-so is cheating on somebody. You'll never know, guys, because, you know, they're posting, oh, they're happy together. People can post vacations, and you may not even know that they're in debt, right? That all these vacations have been piling up bills on their credit card, you know, but you think, oh, you know, they're traveling all the time, they must have it made, they must have, you know, a high six-figure job or something because of what they're posting. You see, guys, everybody is faking it. People want you to perceive them, as high status, as high class, and status is a huge thing in society, guys, because status is how people treat you, right? People treat you based on what your status is in society. And to be honest, this is all games of the ego, right? This is not, your true soul, guys. This is not what you're really about. And yes, society is fake right now. I'm telling you guys, society is not, no one is gonna come to you and meet you and see you for who you are within, right? Because if you were to get vulnerable with them, they're not gonna know how to handle that. They're not gonna know how to respond to that. They're not gonna know how to, come to you, soul to soul. Nowadays, people are coming to you ego to ego, right? Everybody wants to show off. Everybody wants to, be at the top. Everybody wants to, have it like, oh yeah, I got it made, bro. Even girls, like if you're a guy, girls now, they want to look at your Instagram, because your Instagram now is sort of like your dating profile. They want to see, does this guy have money, right? What kind of lifestyle is he living, right? Does he get other girls? Does he go out with other girls? Does he have a big social circle, right? Girls are judging you based on what you're posting, right? Same thing, guys. Guys are also judging girls based on what they're posting as well. It's happening to all of us now, guys, that, because of all of this, we're perceiving average people as high status. We're perceiving, people that are just living okay lives, but because they're posting luxury, because they're posting traveling, we think, oh, they're living extravagant lives. To be honest, most of everybody is living ordinary lives, right? But we don't see it like that, because that's the fakeness that's being projected to us in society, guys. We have to think about these things. But after listening to all this information, now you're probably asking, why are we fake? Right? Why are we wanting to show and portray this life that we're really not living? And the reason is, guys, is because we all have a need to be loved, right? That's one of the most essential needs that we have as a human being, is the need to be accepted, the need to belong, the need to be in a tribe, the need to be, validated, guys. And it's a strong need, right? Now, at an essential level, yes, we all crave love. But then at some point it becomes twisted. At some point it becomes, what's the word, right? It becomes deformed. It becomes malignant, in the sense that now, now it's all about ego satisfaction. Now it's all about, look at me, right? I want attention. I want the spotlight, right? I want to be praised. I want to be appreciated. I want to be noticed. I want to be, highlighted. Right. And so this need of the ego becomes so strong. Now people are doing the most just to portray that life, right? People are doing the most just to keep up with that life, or just to keep up with that lie, right? Because this is all it really is. There was actually a couple based in Atlanta that was showing, their businesses are booming. They just bought a brand new mansion, right? They're driving these luxury cars. Come to find, at the end of the day, it was all fake. It was all a lie. It was just for their followers, guys. And to be honest, they both shot each other and killed each other. That's a whole long story, guys. You can look at this on Google, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's okay to be a nobody. It's okay to be average. It's okay to be nothing. It's okay to not, be that extraordinary person. Why do we have to be extraordinary? Right? Do you look at nature around you? Do you see a plant trying to be extraordinary? Do you see, the animals of the jungle? Do you see flowers trying to be extraordinary? No, they just are. They're just being, right? That's what I think. If you listen to some of the spiritual teachers like Osho, right? Or if you listen to, Krishnamurti or some of these enlightened souls that have come and blessed us with their knowledge and wisdom, guys, you realize that there's something extraordinary about being ordinary, guys. There's something extraordinary in just being yourself truly, fully, with showing, everything that you have, your darkness and your light, right? Showing, everything that you've been through, being okay with the fact that, hey, you're not perfect, being okay with the fact that, hey, I don't have it made, I'm okay. I'm just living and I'm just living moment by moment. Right? And I'm happy living that way, right? People are scared to show that they are just ordinary. We're all trying to be somebody, but there's nothing to become. We just have to be. Don't become, just be, guys. And that's what we're not doing as a population, as a mass, or as a society, is just being, right? Everyone's trying to, accomplish, achieve. There's nothing to accomplish or achieve, guys. Life is the ultimate goal. Life is the only goal. Living is the only goal. Being is the only purpose, is the only goal, guys. And if you get into, some of these non-duality teachings, if you get into some of these, these Eastern mysticism teachings, guys, it brings so much peace to your soul, guys, because you realize, I already have everything that I desire. I already am everything that I desire. I already have the worthiness that I'm looking for externally. I already have, this peace that I want. I already have this love that I'm looking for in people that can't give it to me. Nobody outside you can really give you love, guys. How can you expect people to give you love when they don't even have love themselves? How can you expect people to be real with you when they're fake? Guys, you know what I'm trying to say? People are fake out here, guys. And, I've had a lot of friends throughout my life, and I've realized that I've had a lot of fake friends. I've definitely had my fair share of fake friends, guys. People that were just using me, for whatever advantage that I provided for them. People were using me because, they wanted something out of me. Whether I was a meal ticket, maybe, hanging out around me, they got some sort of information, some sort of monetary incentive, whatever, guys. I realized that a lot of people can be fake with their intentions for you as well. Even some of the people that you date, even some of the relationships that you may be in, right? People are only in those relationships because at that time you are serving a purpose to them. But really, at a core soul level, they may not have love for you like that. They may not really, care about you or appreciate you at that soul level, guys. And you have to be aware of that, and the only way you can be aware of that is to first appreciate yourself at a core soul level, guys, to respect yourself at that deep level. Because when you can get down to that nitty gritty, dark corners that you sometimes don't look at, or the past events or traumas or the habits that you tend to ignore, guys, you got to look at that, right? You got to explore yourself to realize, hey, I got to love myself more, because the more you love yourself, the more you get better at picking out people that, really care about you versus people that are fake, right? People that are just trying to be with you for the moment because it serves them a purpose. Because this is the thing, guys. Let's say, you start making a lot of money, or let's say you start, looking really good, or something happens. Maybe you gain some fame, some notoriety, and next thing you know, a flock of, so-called people want to be your friends. A flock of people want to come and date you or something. Guys, that's what I'm trying to say. Most of them have fake intentions. Most of them are there with you because of that temporary moment. And one of the most important things I've realized from my psychedelic experiences, guys, is that energy never lies, right? Always trust someone's energy when you first meet them. If the energy is off, if something feels off, right, don't trust it, and don't make the mistake of just allowing them into your life because you're nice, or because you only see the good in people. No, guys, you have to see the energy as it is. If something feels off, it is off, and distance yourself from that, right? And you avoid a lot of headaches, guys. You avoid a lot of heartbreak. You avoid a lot of disappointment later on when you realize, hey, I was right to let that person go, because real recognizes real. I know that's a very cliche statement, that real recognizes real, guys, but I promise you, if you're real to yourself, if you're real to your emotions, if you're real to, how you feel within, if you're real to, where you're fucking up, where you're, not meeting your standards or your expectations, whether, your habits are shitty and you got to improve them, right? Whatever it is, guys, when you're real with yourself, right, you will recognize other real people. You will recognize other people that also are real with themselves, and in turn are real when they meet you, or real when they, show up in front of you, right? You'll be able to recognize them. And also you'll be able to recognize people that are putting on a facade, putting on a mask, right? They just have a persona going on, guys. You'll also be able to recognize those people as well, right? So this is my message for today, guys. People around you are faking it, of course, and you just have to see it as it is, and be okay that, hey, people are just playing this game. It's all of it is just a game. And if you know how to play the game, you know how to maneuver. But I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Much love. Peace, guys.